Jamie.
Hey, mate.
Late winner.
Yeah, nice. That is just good.
Yeah, we've not had many, have we?
No. But it was, to be fair, I thought it was going to be one each. It didn't really. Both teams sort of evened each other out, didn't they? Cancelled each other out second half. But no, we put in we had. I was just saying, then was it 20 minutes or so with 10 men, and they had a man advantage, and it was a big shift they put in the midfield boys, especially. You know, Jensen, Bars, Owen, Keane when he come on. I asked a lot of them today, and.
Because it was warm day, innit?
Warm day. Second half, it warmed up a lot. Pitch was difficult, for both teams. The referee, I mean, I don't know, he was awful for both, but we won the game. That's the main thing. 3 points, and we've set a goal of trying to get in the top 10.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, and that's where we want to be.
Yeah.
So if we can finish in the top 10,
that's it. You want them little goals, don't we?
Yeah, we've just got to keep
saying, we don't want it to peter out.
No, we can't. And I think Evesham won today. Yate lost, didn't they? So I think they're level now. So we go to Evesham next week, obviously, with a tough game ahead of us.
We know Adam as well.
Adam's just probably miss it, wouldn't he? Now, but it's a strange game today, though.
Yeah,
we started
really
well. Started well. Good goal. Inch took his goal well.
And then I say it's not a penalty.
We lost our way a little bit after the goal. I felt.
Yeah.
And they come on top. Penalty. I think. The first one was probably more apparent than the second one he gave, but then we could have had one down here.
Yeah.
But he didn't give, and then we just lost our way a little bit, sending off, and then we had to regroup a little bit, and they had a bit more possession, obviously, with man advantage. But I just felt if we get into half time, we'd be all right. And then obviously he got 2 yellows, the lad, and then it was just 10v10, wasn't it?
I mean, I was glad it went 10v10.
Yeah.
To make it a better,
I felt, you always feel the ref's gonna.
Well, we've said it, haven't we, this season?
With a penalty,
one
he'll give a random one and nothing, either a sending off or a penalty. And I always felt we would get something. But no, it's nice for Lynchy. To be fair, Lynchy, mate, he's worked his knackers off.
For me, I just said to him when he got man of the match, he had a little run first minute and he just looked.
Yeah,
he got a bit about him. First minute today, I thought
maybe he should have just been direct.
Yeah.
In that chance, but then he took his goal really well.
He did, because as I just said to him, I said on a pitch that's going to be bobbly.
Yeah,
it's when you hit it, when you and he
sort
stroked
of waited,
it home, didn't he?
I was saying to the boys on the bench, I thought he might have just dinked it over him because the ball was on the up, but he let it drop and then just bent one around him. Nice finish. Yeah, but no, there's lovely, good goal because he broke where he got the ball, didn't he? Diag in. Yeah, good goal. But we had to defend. Luke can play. That's Luke's first start for God knows how many weeks. Yeah, with being out injured. Charlie again, Yeah,
he had a good game again, didn't he? Charlie had to
Connor and Deals had to fill in and do a job for us, and it was real workman-like us. As a Didcot Town performance under my management. Second half. Yeah,
everyone had a shift, didn't they? Today?
Yeah, and that's all I ask, mate. That's all I ask.
I mean, it's good when I say people always ask me about the man of the match, and when you name in 3 or 4 or 4 or 5 who can get it, it shows what sort of performance. Like you say, I thought Owen and Bard's in the middle today was super.
They ran their socks off, didn't they?
Super. They complemented each other today.
They're absolutely shattered in there.
Yeah, but I just seen Owen. I thought he'd just been out for another run.
But I just kept signaling him, "Are you all right?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a little breather and I'll be back." And the Bard's got yellow for nothing. He's telling the ref to book him, and then he books Bard. So we had to be careful, and then it's like, oh, here we go. No, real pleased, mate. Good win. Good here at the moment.
Yeah. That's it. One left to go, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been good here, but we need. That's what we were saying in there. It's frustrating last week. If we'd played like this today, last week we'd have won the game. Yeah. And it's just that consistency.
Yeah. I hope next, because it's going to be a toughie next week. They're going for promotion.
Yeah.
That the lads know they've got to be up for it.
Unbelievable. We are going. They are a good side. Week. They are one of the best teams we've played.
First half here.
He knows exactly. He's been here. He's experienced. He's been in these situations before with Banbury and other teams, Doctor City. He knows. He knows exactly how to get his teams right. Yeah. And they'll be fully focused. They'll do their homework on us. We've got to be ready because it's going to be a real tough game. Big crowd. Yeah. Then we've got Thatcham here Monday, who I don't know how they got on today, but they're still fighting. They won't give up. Yash. And then we've got So we've got a lot to play for.
We've got a lot. Big say in what happens,
people that knocking on my door that want to play, but you know, it's just you've got the shirt, you keep it, and you've got to be hungry and see what these next 3 games are big for us. We ain't gonna take our foot off the gas. I won't allow it.
I mean, that's good today. You know, you talk about that. The lads on the bench, Keane come on, and straight away carried on.
Yeah.
Where Jensen, I thought Jensen had a decent game
he's better today, Jens.
Much better.
Yeah.
And you know, Keane came on straight away. He was straight into it, putting a foot in.
I think Keane plays better in that little advanced role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much a 10, but when he breaks forward, he's got quite good feet. He's quite nimble, and he runs all day, tackles. They all do, but. Bars and Owen were real good performances today. Bars has been like that for the last couple of weeks, in my opinion.
Well, he's
needed him in there.
Talking to his dad earlier, and obviously he got his injury at their place. And I said he was just firing, got injured, and then he's just sort of last week or so he's got there again, hasn't he? You know. And
to be fair, he stepped up. Obviously, his mates travelling and Jimbo. You know what I mean? We missed Jim, and Bars has stepped up and played that role for us. Like. Don't get me wrong, they're not the same players, but he gives me 120% every week. Cares so much. Leader. Yeah. He ain't the captain, but he's a leader.
Yeah, but he's vocal, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, and he gets into
I imagine he talks in his sleep.
Yeah. he just loves it, doesn't he? Yeah. He just loves the game, he loves the club, and he's infectious, you know? He's one of them lads you need in the dressing room.
You were talking about Wardy last night.
Yeah, you need them. You need them boys in your dressing room. And he'll tell them.
Yeah,
he'll tell them if they're not doing it. He'll dig them out, and you need players like that.
Yeah.
But he drives them on, and he was fantastic today. Led by example, just used his head as well. Yeah. Being booked, it could have gone either way. You know, he could have gone in every challenge later on. But
especially today, you wouldn't know what he was going to give. So.
No, exactly, mate. But no. Real pleased. Looking forward to seeing the Vars boys now and having a party with them.
I say, good you got. I'm glad you got the win
because they'd have battered me.
Yeah.
So real pleased, mate. Good day. Let's just keep it going for the next 3 now.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Well done today. Brilliant. Cheers, mate.